Hello everyone, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a collective reading, taking a look at the current energies between you and your person, whoever it is that you are connecting to and dealing with in love. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please show me what are the current energies between the collective and their person, whoever the collective is connecting to and dealing with in love, please. What are the current energies between the collective and their person? Whoever you're dealing with, whoever's on your mind. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Page of Wands. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see why we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay. Well, you seem very focused on yourself, collective, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Your money, your work, career, material things in your life. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Eight of Swords. Why is the collective the King of Wands? Five of Swords, Strength, and the Six of Cups. Okay. So you do have an emotional connection with this person, but you don't trust this person. And you feel like you need to resist temptation, resist temptation with them. They're no good for you. This is someone who you used to feel very attracted to and drawn to, and again, you had a strong emotional connection with them, but you feel like they're no good for you. And you're more interested in your own personal growth. You're more interested in focusing on your money, career, your goals, and just moving on with your life because, again, you don't feel like this person's any good for you. And whatever feelings you have for them, actually, let me see where you are in regards to your feelings. How does the collective currently feel about this person, Spirit? Current feelings, emotionally speaking feelings. Three of Cups to the Two of Cups to the Page of Cups. If they could get their act together, then I feel like you would be happy, you would feel happy if they were able to get their act together and be with you the right way and come towards you the right way and establish a real relationship with you and be fully emotionally invested in you, you know, honestly and authentically, sincerely. I feel like you would be happy. Yeah, you would be happy to give in to this relationship and invest in this relationship and, you know, do whatever you need to do to make it work. If you knew this person was willing to do the same in return. But this person has already shown you that they're not willing to do the same in return, that they've already shown you that what they bring to the table is far less than what you bring. How do you view them? How does the collective view this person? Right. How does the collective view this person? Currently. Oh, we have the Devil. So you view this person as someone who's toxic. I'm also getting immature. They're toxic, they're immature, they play too many games. How does the collective view this person? Judgment. You also view them as someone who's never going to change. And the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're never going to be a King of Pentacles or a Queen of Pentacles, whatever the gender is for you. So they're never going to be a man of commitment or a woman of commitment. They're never going to take you seriously. They're never going to settle down with you and establish a committed relationship with you. Okay, so you're recognizing that. That's what you're recognizing. So let me just get double confirmation of your actions. What are the collective's current actions regarding this person? The collective's current actions in regards to this person here. The Five of Pentacles, your actions. With the Seven of Wands, yeah, you're blocking them, you're pushing them away, you're cutting them off. Page of Pentacles. It's too late to apologize. This person has already ruined their reputation with you. Whatever they did to you or whatever they put you through, it's something that you know that you're not going to find it in your heart to forgive them. Yeah, you know yourself. You know you're not going to be able to forgive them. And even if they come towards you doing their best, being their best, it's still not going to be good enough. First of all, you're still not going to forgive them. And second of all, it's still not going to be good enough. This person's not capable of giving you the life that you want or of giving you the type of relationship that you want. And that's just something that you've already come to terms with and accepted. So those are your actions. Okay. All right. Let me get this out of the way. Let's take a look at this person. Let's take a deeper look at them. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put this here. Alrighty. Clean this up. All right, going back to this person's energy here. Give me a second. Let me just revise this real quick. Actually, their energy is in these cards as well. So let me just put this down here. Devil, King of Wands, Strength. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles. Yeah, very arrogant energy, very narcissistic type of energy. Devil, King of Wands, Strength. Lots of ego. King of Pentacles and Judgment. That's a contradiction. Yeah, that's a contradiction. Five of Wands, Magician, and Eight of Cups. Yeah, so this person refuses to accept that you're no longer emotionally invested in them. They're refusing to accept that you're no longer emotionally invested in them. They refuse to see you walk away. They refuse to see you let go of them. They want to manifest a new beginning between the two of you. They want to manifest a reconciliation. They're very confident for whatever reason. I would like to see why they're so confident, actually. I mean, they are showing up with narcissistic energy, and narcissists tend to always be confident no matter what. But yeah, I am getting that this person feels confident that if they just keep pushing, if they just keep, persisting and insisting, you'll eventually give in. They are looking at you as the Strength card here. So they are looking at you as someone who has a big heart, someone who's very compassionate, loving, and caring. You have a forgiving nature. So because you are that type of person, they feel like it's only a matter of time for you to feel bad for them. and basically surrender to them and to what they want with you, which is, again, a reconciliation, a new beginning. Give me a second here. Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay. All right, got it. You know, I'm definitely noticing that this person is very indecisive about what they want. A part of them wants to settle down and have a serious relationship and have a committed relationship. And yeah, a part of them wants to settle down and do all of those things, but another part of them doesn't want to like let go of the single life, doesn't want to like let go of their freedom. Unless this person's married, that would be a different story. So for some of you, this person could be married, because we do have the King of Pentacles here or the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this person is married. And if that's the case, they don't want to let go of what's familiar to them, you know, what their comfort zone, they don't want to let go of their comfort zone. And, you know, what they feel is their source of stability and security. They don't want to let that go in exchange for being with someone who they actually love or they care about, they're emotionally connected to, which would be you, collective. Yeah, they don't want to let go of what's familiar to them to start something new, even if you know you are someone who they actually have feelings for versus the person that they're with or versus the person that they're married to. They just prefer to play it safe and, you know, again, stay in their comfort zone. Because I am kind of noticing like a third party energy here. So for some of you, there is a third party. Of course, you know, there's a couple of you out there where the third party is a job, for example, some sort of business, career, or job that this person doesn't want to like change or let go of in order for them to be with you. What's this person's issue here? What's the obstacle? Spirit. Why is this person holding back from the collective? It does seem like there's something holding them back because I can tell this person really wants to be with you. They definitely want to be with you, but and I do feel like they have like a heart connection with you, a love connection with you, but there's definitely something holding them back. What is that, Spirit? What's holding them back? We have Justice in reverse. Yeah, a divorce could be holding them back. The lack of a divorce. The lack of a divorce, another relationship. They might be committed elsewhere. They're committed to something else or someone else. Some sort of obligation or duty that they feel like they have. Tell me more about what's holding them back, Spirit. We have the Eight of Swords. They feel mentally, they feel stuck. Their mind is holding them back. Their fears and insecurities are holding them back. Tell me more about what's holding them back, Spirit. Oh, geez. Okay, we have the Death card here that flipped over. The Death card can represent change and transformation. This person's too scared to make a change, to make some sort of big, to make some sort of big change or transformation in their life. They're too scared. They're overthinking things too much. They're second guessing themselves too much. What if it doesn't work out? What if it backfires in my face? You know, what if I end up in a worse position? So they're scared of the possibilities, the negative possibilities that could occur if they were to like take this jump or make this big shift and change in their life, letting go of the old and starting again towards something new, which would be you, collective. So again, for example, if this person's married, like they're scared of leaving behind their marriage and the life they lived already for many years, to start over again in a new marriage, in a new relationship. Or if this is all about, being in a relationship and being single, this person's scared and insecure about leaving behind their single life, where they feel like they're free, where they feel like they have a lot of options. They're too scared to leave that behind to be in a committed relationship with someone where, there's it's not as freeing, or it's not as free. They're not as free because they have to think about another person. They can't just think about themselves. They have to think about the person that they're with. They have to take the person that they have to take their feelings into consideration, like their husband, their wife, their girlfriend, their boyfriend. They have to take that person into consideration. And they have to like abide by certain, rules. So, it's all about, it's all about making a change with the Judgment card and the Magician. It's all about making this big change. Yeah, tell me more about the Death card, sir. Empress, Two of Cups, Strength card. That's interesting. If this person were to like have a new beginning with you, it's interesting because they would be leaving something behind that's not as good. Yeah, what they're leaving behind is not as good as you are, or what they have with you, or what they could have with you. You represent a big upgrade for them, is what I'm noticing here about you, collective. You represent a big upgrade for them. But even though you are an upgrade, it's still something that they struggle with embracing, because it's just the concept of change, the factor of changing their life, changing their mentality, changing their lifestyle. So this person's coming towards you, because we did see that at the beginning here with the Page of Wands. They're coming towards you because they want to reconnect with you. They want to make amends with you. Like, what would happen if the collective allowed a reconnection or a reconciliation to happen between or with this person? What would happen? How would this person behave? How would they act? What actions would they take if the collective were to give them that chance or opportunity? What would come afterwards? Six of Pentacles, okay. The Knight of Cups, interesting. And also the Page of Wands at the bottom, Three of Wands to the Five of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Death card, interesting, okay. Death to the Hermit and the Two of Wands with the Emperor. Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant, the Sun, and the Fool. Well, what a shame. This person has a lot of potential. I am noticing that about them. This person, they could be a really good husband or a really good wife. They definitely have it in them, because I can see it here in the cards. They definitely have it in them to be a really good partner, a really good life partner. I just feel like for some reason this person kind of sells themselves short. They sell themselves short. I feel like this person undervalues themselves. Yeah. Which is the shame. That's the part that I'm saying it's a shame. They undervalue themselves. They shortchange themselves. Okay, give me a second. Let me channel this message here. You know, if you were to give this person a chance, collective, I do see this person being very loving, sweet, affectionate. I do see this person like putting effort to do better and be better, and turn themselves more into that man or woman that you're truly looking for and wanting in your life. But this person's always going to be held back by their mentality, you know? Yeah, they're always going to be held back by their mentality. It's like there's only so much they can give, there's only so far that they can push themselves, because this person unfortunately has a very like negative mentality of I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'll never be this type of man. I'll never be this type of woman. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be with someone like the collective. I don't deserve to have this happy life. I should go back to where I came from. The relationship that he's in, that sorry, not he or she, that he or she is in this previous relationship, not the current relationship that they're in, makes them feel good about themselves, because the person that they're with, it looks like it's a downgrade, For whatever reason, it's like this person's not that great, they were, yeah, they're not that great. That this person has a lot of issues and insecurities, and there's a lot of like instability associated to that partner or that person or that relationship. So they feel pretty good being with this other person. They don't feel so small. But with you, that's how they feel. They feel small. That's how they would be feeling if you were to give them a chance and continue your relationship with them or move forward your relationship with them. Like this person would be feeling really, really small. They would continue to feel small. It wouldn't get better. It would just continue or get worse. So I don't know what's going on with you, collective. I don't know if you have some sort of, a really good job, or you're really well established financially, or you have recognition or fame, popularity. Maybe you come from a good family. Maybe you live in a big house. Who knows? I have no idea what the deal is with you, but there's something about you being a lot better than them. And that's how they view you. They view you as someone who's 10 times, 20 times better than them. And they view you as someone who they'll never be able to match up with. So yeah, they'll be sweet and nice and, you know, caring, and they'll do their best and try their best to um, be a good person, or be a good partner. But you're still not going to be happy, and it's because this person is not happy within themselves, you know? They're just not happy within themselves. They don't feel good within themselves, so they can't really give you all that much in regards to, you know, yeah, they can't give you all that much. They're not going to be able to match your level of confidence, happiness, self-worth, and it's going to be, the relationship is going to feel very like unstable because of that. How would you be feeling? Let me just see if you gave them a chance. How would the collective be feeling? Hierophant, the Star, the Chariot, the Five of Swords. Yeah, like you're not getting enough. You're not receiving enough. That's how you would be feeling. You're not getting enough. You're not receiving enough. Okay. Tell me more about this person's actions towards the collective. Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Seven of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, resentment starts to build, you know. Slowly but surely, resentment starts to build on their end and on your end. Because there's a lack of, you know, true compatibility. There might be attraction, there might be emotions and feelings, but that doesn't mean there's true compatibility between the two of you. And I feel like that's what's missing. I almost feel like you two come from separate worlds. Yeah, it's that type of, obviously that's not literal, but it's that type of energy when two people come from separate worlds, separate lifestyles, separate experiences, even regarding childhood, regarding family. You know, it's like, it's too many differences, way too many differences. All right, let's see if there's anything positive here for the end of the reading. Let me choose a different deck here. Let's get some good stuff. Spirit, tell me some good stuff for the collective, please. Also, this channel is called Wendys Tarot. Just a reminder, please be careful with scammers and fake channels. There is a channel out there specifically called Wendys Tarot Collective. That is not my channel. That channel is a fake channel created by scammers. Today is November 25th, 2025. There's a couple of fake channels out there. This is my only channel, Wendys Tarot. What's the good stuff, Spirit, for the collective for the rest of this year, 2025? All right, so we have the Five of Swords in the good stuff. I don't know why. That's not a good card. We'll see. Okay, why is the Five of Swords the good stuff here for the collective? The Nine of Cups. Oh, okay, Five of Swords and Nine of Cups. With the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's like emotional detachment. Well, you know, I feel like the good stuff for some of you is you reaching that point of being like fully emotionally detached from a specific person, relationship, situation. Um, you're gonna reach that level of being fully emotionally detached. And there's something about emotional independence as well. Oh, that's good. Tell me more, Spirit. What's the good stuff for the collective rest of 2025? Oh, we have the Magician here. You're manifesting something. We have the King of Pentacles. Some of you are manifesting more success, more recognition, more stability, more financial resources, financial wealth, a higher job, a better career, or just improvement, big improvement in your work sector or career sector or business sector. No wonder this person felt like they weren't good enough. You do seem to be, you do seem to be like a high baller or something like that. Is that how you say it? A high baller? I don't know if that's how you say it. You do seem to be like rich and famous, you know? Not literally, not necessarily literally, but I'm just saying that energetically, you do seem to be kind of rich and famous. You look like that. Oh, I just heard wardrobes. I just heard that right now. An upgrade in your wardrobe is part of the good stuff for you, collective. Better wardrobe. Tell me more good stuff for the collective sphere. We have the Four of Swords. Better sleep. If you're having sleep issues, you're gonna have better sleep moving on or moving forward. More relaxation, more peacefulness. Longer hours sleeping. Yeah, I'm getting longer hours. Some of you don't sleep 8 hours. I see you reaching 8 hours at least. I'm also getting like a vacation. Not necessarily like literally a vacation. It could be a literal, but I'm not really getting that. More like a vacation from work. Some of you are taking off from work. And it looks like you're gonna be sleeping a lot. Yeah, some of you are gonna be going on vacation, work-wise, you know. Tell me more about the good stuff for the collective sphere. Page of Cups. I feel like there's gonna be somebody inviting you out, but I feel like you just want to sleep, honestly. I feel like you don't want to go out. You don't want to have fun. I feel like you just want to like catch up on your sleep and make it to 8 hours for once. Is what I'm getting for some of you. Tell me more about the good stuff, Spirit. We have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be pushing you to like go out. Like, come on, let's go out. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, you finally took off from work. You have a week off or 2 weeks off. Let's do this. And I keep getting this energy from you. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to sleep all day. You know, I need to fix my sleeping biological internal clock. Oh, Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person's going to feel disappointed. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, this person's young. They're a young person or they have a young energy, young spirit. They're going to be like, oh, damn, like, that sucks. Bummer. Yeah. I don't see you feeling all that bad. You know, I don't really see you feeling all that bad about, you know, basically rejecting this person. because you feel like you deserve, to catch up on your rest and on your sleep, and to just kind of relax. You feel like you deserve it. You feel like you worked really hard. You've been working really hard, and you owe it to yourself to have some peace and quiet. Okay. Okay. Anything else? All right. We have the Sun. Happiness is here. What about? We have the King of Wands, the Sun and the King of Wands, and the Lovers. Why is everyone bugging you? I feel like everyone's bugging you. Tell me about who this person is. For Five of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Hierophant. Yeah, your ex-player person is going to try to get in contact with you. Yeah, someone from your past is going to try to get in contact with you, an ex, someone who you had a romantic connection with or relationship with. They're going to try to get a hold of you and reconnect with you. What is your response going to be? Why is this a good stuff though? Eight of Cups and the Judgment. The good stuff is that you're not gonna have any problem, or you're not gonna feel any struggle in sending them back from where they came from and shutting the door in their face. With the Judgment card here, it looks like it's a hard no on your end. This kind of reminds me of what I was talking about at the beginning of the good stuff portion, where I said that you're going to be completely emotionally detached from a person or a situation. I feel like this is the person that you're going to be having no feelings for. And I do see you experiencing relief because you don't have any feelings anymore for this person. I do see you feeling 10 times lighter, than you used to feel. This person brought a lot of heaviness into your life, and I feel like that's going to go away. You're not going to feel that way anymore. All right, so that's what I have for you, collective. I hope this reading helped you in some way. I hope it made sense to somebody out there, resonated to for somebody out there. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Take care.